Hey everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 24th episode of Smile Precure. And the way last episode ended, with the whole Princess Pegasus fancy transformation blasting the enemy sort of thing. I'm very curious what this episode is going to be about. Is it going to it's not quite over yet, we fight some more, or that arc is over, now we move on to something else. I'm not quite sure what to expect with this episode. So I just want to jump in and find that out. So as always, if you enjoy the video, please click the like button, support me on Patreon for early access and access to the picture-in-picture version. So let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Bit of recapping. Yeah, that beam of immense, dark, bad energy. Gotta love that legendary Pegasus. Came in clutch, for sure. So we did defeat him. She is saying as much. He's not gonna jump back up and say, this is not even my final form. But there's still half a show left, though. Yeah, pretty big. Are you awake? I give you a wake-up kiss, but you're a little bit too high up. Maybe we could try tickling our feet. Oni-chan Kudu. Yeah, as always, Miyuki knows what's up. Wakaru. I mean, I get it as well. I definitely get it. It's a great idea. Might as well check it out. Finally, she gets to guide us through her territory. She's been dreaming for this moment her whole life. For 2024 episodes. Smile Precure. But yeah, it does seem like we have defeated him, at least for now. Space. Yeah, this looks bad. That definitely is gonna be a problem later. Yeah, I feel safer having them around. These are our guards, ladies and gentlemen. I know they're like 7 times your size, but they are still just girls. Oh, can we just do that? Do we swallow the hairs or no? We're just oh my god. I want to collect them all. That is great. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Yeah, yo. Some of that stuff does not translate well into English, but I got it. You. So we are doing our research. Can we go back to our fairies now? Our new fairies. Yeah, Miyuki definitely looks the most like at home in that form. Momotaro. What a surprise. There's. Ooh, got quite the cash. Okay. I wasn't quite sure which one we're doing there, but that does make sense. Moshiro Yayo. This just needs to be the whole show going forward. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, be careful, Miyuki. Oh, god damn it. We are not doing well. Oh, hey, a savior. Pero. For licking because of the cat, that makes sense. Nobody just say poor Yayoi. That favoritism is real. I would have saved Yayoi instead. Oh wow, mermaids. That's Cinderella, right? There we go. Of course. That's another common fairy tales reference in anime, along with Momotaro. Is this gonna be the dropped weapon one? Yeah. The golden silver axe, another really common one. The best reward. Iko. Head pat. We're never gonna want to leave, are we? Then I'll do it. Ain't gonna stop me. Making me hungry, it's not fair. All these gobi, that's what it's called, right? When you have the send sender thingy. But yeah, all those are starting to really melt my brain. Great. You got big all of a sudden, and now you're scaring them again. Don't worry, Kawakunai. I'm nice. I'm friendly. I'm not gonna hurt you. Not to brag or anything, but we're a pretty big deal. Aw. It's sad that was short lived. I was really getting into that. Cultural exchange. Just a lamp girl. Oh yeah, this thing. I forgot. Joker. Friggin' Joker. Is that our gang back down there? Are they still alive? Didn't even see the witch at first because she's, small and kind of blended in a little bit. Just quick resurrection spell. Yep, as we should have. They're all only really just defending themselves in their world. You can't blame them for that. Are we gonna restart the clock? Would you like some apples? Giant. We'll use bigger nose this time. That's how we'll win. That is not a sentence I ever thought I would read. Is Miracle Jewel going to be our next big thing? Big pursuit target? Candy. Unintentionally, I actually managed to say it at the same time as them. The candy part. Maybe he mentioned that? I don't... Yeah, we definitely do not want that in their hands. Yeah, how did you even get here? Yeah, he is somebody you should be afraid of. No, we got our happy midpoint. Not the queen. Save us, queen. This was such a happy-go-lucky place. Is the clock gonna move? Okay, that I think is more terrifying than before. The true bad end. Okay. Because, like, visual novels and stuff will have a true end and sometimes some bad ends, so this is the true bad end. Yeah, this was a nice place. We're not going to let you ruin it. We were just trying to get them to trust us, as us big people. Ha! Get wrecked. Bum, 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 bum. You'd think you'd eventually get, tired of seeing the transformation sequence over and over and over again, but I really don't. Thought we already talked about that. You never expected the diplomatic approach to work. Okay, let's... That looked painful. Let's see if we can handle this super double-nosed Akanbe. Super Akanbe. Basically, their version of Super Saiyan, I guess. Saiyan Super is definitely more annoying than Saiyan Akanbe. I don't know why, but it definitely is. Maybe just because he's overdoing it. Happy shower! Mine was faster. Yeah, I did not expect that to work. Not against a super combat. I also did not expect this to work. Just gonna treat it like a snack. Spicy tamale snack. Oof, just slapped them both at once. Oof, not Reika. Desu. Thank you for that, though. Well, it is a super combat. So, do we get some kind of power boost to deal with this? Can we become super precures or something? Can we maybe fuse together? Everyone? Like, not saying every story needs to have a happy ending, but, a Precure one definitely does. I couldn't have said it better myself, Akane. Yes. Okay, we're happy we're doing something. Ooh, Pegasus wand? Candles, okay. Princess candles with a handle. Like a cutlass kind of handle. But sure. By our candles combined, we are Precure Planet. Pew, pew, pew. Okay, so basically just going back to the princesses thing. Suppose it makes sense. Princess Beauty. The most beautiful princess of them all. You're in trouble now, Wolf Boy. Princess Peace will wreck your ship. Yeah, they really went hardcore on this animation budget-wise. Because you saw this last episode, but just... I actually thought it would be like a one-time thing to finish out the boss, but no, apparently it's just what we... our trump card against the Super Akanbe now. It just keeps happening. I saw, because it was 2 noses. Yeah, I guess it's like Pokemon, you just discover new ones, you know. Oh, was that the queen? Was that the queen? Yeah, she awake? How did she wake up? Did she sense a little depression and realize she needs to get up? Queen Sama. Okay. Just, it's something, I guess. Maybe because we need more of them. Because we established there's more of them. Barely enough for a Pegasus, much less me. The Great Queen. That's what it looks like. Some things never change. It'll be alright. Miyuki says it's alright. Zettai Daijoubu. We're gonna have to say goodbye to our new friends, aren't we? I mean, we can always come back, but, you know, I'm sure we will. We were having so much fun. But now we just fly away in our book, as we do. Bum, 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 bum. How's it almost noon already? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, that was the 24th episode of Smile Precure. And I got my question answered. I wasn't quite sure. Well, I guess a couple of questions I really had. Like, were we going to extend that fight one more episode before we move on to new things, or would we just move on to new things now? So I got my answer in that sense, and yes, we are just moving to our next big arc with this episode. The other question I had was like, yeah, what would be the next big baddie? Like, are they going to just continue this one? Right? Being like the whole, he's not quite dead yet. He's, you know, so we have to wait for round 2, basically, or we'll be introduced to somebody else. And again, I got my answer here. So yeah, pretty much know what to expect now. We got more decors to gather. We got, definitely more Akambe to fight. Like the Super Akambe, which are going to be a little bit of a challenge. They got like 2 noses they combine into one Super Akambe, super red nose. But nothing we can't handle with our Pegasus candle thing, right? Just princess mode, precures. A lot of P's, but it's all good. So we did get to see the Fairy Tale Land March Shushu Kingdom, whatever it's called, which is pretty cool. We got to see a lot of the fairy tales, including the classic Japanese ones. Momotaro. We had what else did we have? We had the one with the 2 dropped weapons in the pond. I don't know if there's a name for what the name of that would be, but it definitely has been referenced in countless anime, so I am familiar with it on a basic level. But I think the Little Red Riding Hood was there somewhere. We had the turtle and the underwater palace one as well, another common one. But yeah, we got to see a whole bunch of them. Everyone having fun. They were scared of the precures, but then we turned them into the fairies and the mascot characters basically. And yeah, definitely we're more accepting of them. But Miyuki had the idea to do the sentence enders, right? So that was a lot of fun. I do love that kind of self-aware elements that we have here, because because that's a very common thing with those sort of mascot characters, right? They'll have something at the end of their sentences with it as like a quirky, cute trait to give them, right? And I kind of have mixed feelings on that as a concept, really. Like, if it's a cute character that I already like, then, it amplifies it, But if it's a character that already kind of annoys me and they do it, it just becomes more annoying. So it just kind of, for me, just kind of amplifies whatever the character has going for them. But, I definitely enjoyed them doing it here in this scene. But they just had a lot of fun with that. Of course, Reika had Desu at the end of her sentence. I translated it as indeed because, like, Desu doesn't really have a translation. It just doesn't work that way. It's just a sentence grammatical thing. But you generally use it during polite speech, and Reika has a very polite way of speaking. So they decided and sometimes what was the name of the one show? Rosen Maiden, I want to say. I think there was a character that just used Desu like a comical amount, like overused it. Because sometimes there will be characters like that too that use Desu a lot, like overuse it, use it wrong in sentences because they think it's polite or whatever. And it's just meant to be cute, right? So I think there's a bit of a callback to that concept as well. Because she said, because right after she brought up the idea of doing that, she said, "So desu." Obviously, the deska already has a desu in it, just right in front of the ka, and then she puts another desu after it. So very not grammatically correct at all, but that's what makes it funny. But and again, doesn't really, because it was funny, but not as funny in English. Like I mean, it still sounded like nonsensical in English as well. So they got that much across, but it definitely was not as funny, I would say. But again, whenever you get into fun wordplay stuff, like, it's gonna start to break down when you try to translate it to another language. That's just kind of an inherent quality. But also we had some the mermaids and the Cinderella pumpkin thingy eating the candy house. But eventually everyone pops back to normal, scared them a little bit initially, but at that point they're not stupid. They know that this is the true form of the people they'd already been hanging out with, so, like, you can probably trust them. They're probably still going to be nice, Like, unless you feel like you're being tricked or something. Like, it's all good. But bad guys are resurrecting, they're coming back, Piero's coming back, the clock is started again. So, yeah, for all intents and purposes, we are in round 2. We are in the second arc, and gotta just keep trucking along, basically. See, I think that's about everything I wanted to say. I mean, the queen kind of talked to us a little bit. She's not truly awake, but she can at least talk to us and give us the Pegasus powers, so that's cool. But yeah, that was that. So getting things started with the new arc. Hopefully it can be a fun one. So yeah, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.